I have a favor to ask of you. We are exploding in a way that's really exciting, but also a little overwhelming. We've experienced massive growth, and I need help. Um, if you're interested in working at Solutions 8, I've got another video that talks about that. You can go to soul8.com/apply. I'll include a link in the description. More to the point, though, I need someone to be John Moran's right hand. And I don't even want to use the word assistant because it's not really an assistant. I need someone who is literally the most accountable human in the world. And if you know John, if you've been watching our channel, of course you know John. He's quite literally, without a close second, the smartest Google Ads person on the planet. He also happens to be the hardest working, most accountable person I've ever worked with. And he trusts no one. And we're in this really sticky situation where he's tapped out. He's tapped out, and we were in a position where it's actually inhibiting our growth. And I'm embarrassed to even admit that, but it's true. And he's tapped out because he does a lot of work that's beneath his pay grade. And it's because he doesn't trust that it's going to get done the way that it needs to get done. And that's not me disparaging him at all. I wouldn't disparage my business partner here publicly. It's actually to his credit. He's very obsessive with making sure that when he commits to something, it happens the way that it needs to happen and the way that he would want it to happen. So I've already talked to him about this. He knows that we're doing this. What I need is someone who's good at Google. Now, you don't have to be a Google Ads expert. I actually don't need you to clone John because John's going to be there. The thought leadership is going to be there. You have to know Google well enough to take orders from him, though. You have to know the navigation, know the dashboard, understand if he says, oh, I need you to go decrease the bid. You need to be able to keep up. But you don't have to be a triple PhD. I don't even mind if you're new, as long as you feel really comfortable with the navigation. What you do need to be, though, is you need to be somebody who's hyper accountable. You're going to be in every meeting. You're going to be on every call. And y'all, this is the best learning opportunity I could possibly think of. We're going to pay you to learn from John. But if John says something to a client, you write it down. You make sure it happens. You follow up. And that's the artistry. That's the artistry. Somebody who just, if John says something, writes it down, and then assigns it out in the project management tool, that's easy. What I need is somebody who's going to think 3 steps ahead. Like, okay, we're going to talk to that client again in 2 weeks. We said that this would happen in the meantime. We need to make sure that we assign this out with enough padding in order to get it done. And I'm going to follow up with the resource that we assign this to make sure that it's happening. I need someone that can support John. And what we're giving back is, I think, the greatest learning opportunity in the space of Google Ads right now. So I'm wide open to anyone who's interested. But if he gives you 10 things to do, you have to do 11. You have to do all 10 of the things that he's asking, and then you have to do the thing that he didn't think about, or follow up on the thing that he didn't necessarily bring up. I worked for my dad when I was a kid, and he told me something that was really interesting. He goes, if I give you 10 things to do, and you do 8 of them perfectly, but you miss doing 2, I have to watch all 10. And I have to watch all 10 because you're not going to tell me on the front end which 2 you're going to miss out on. So it nullifies your value to a degree that's it effectively makes a resource worthless if they constantly have to be followed up upon. That's why you would have like middle management, basically. Well, we don't have that luxury here. So I need someone who never needs to be followed up with. Steel trap from an accountability perspective. And that's a tall order. It's asking a lot. But here I am. I need help. I want to keep growing. And I mean, we've got 4 other strategists with a 5th on the way. But John's still, he's the wizard behind the curtain. And he's the one that figures all this good stuff out. And I want to free him up. I can't have him buried because then he's not working on our stuff and thinking up new stuff. So if you want to work under John, if you think that you'd be a good assistant, you have to be willing to work U.S. hours. And more to the point, you have to be willing to work his hours. We're in Phoenix, Arizona, so we we don't move time zones. It's a weird, I don't understand it. But half the time we're PST, half the time we're MST. He starts working at around 9:30. He stops working around 5:30 or 6. And then, to be honest with you, he goes up until 2 a.m. But it's the meetings with clients and things, that 9 to 5 block. That's critically important. So I'll hire anybody from anywhere in the world, but you're going to be on his calls and on his meetings, And again, I can't stress the accountability piece enough. You have to know Google Ads well enough to follow them around, which I think is that's a lot of our students. A lot of our students are good enough at Google to be able to take direction. But then you have to be that still trap that I need. So if that's you, please go to soul8.com/apply, soul8.com/apply, and then make sure you put in the notes somewhere that you're applying specifically for John Moran's assistant, that you're interested in being John Moran's assistant, because we'll make sure to fast track those submissions. I want this role filled now, if possible, ASAP, stat, quickly, post, haste. I'm done. I appreciate you all. Love our community. Super thrilled to just, have the opportunity to engage with everybody. It's been really cool. And I'll see you next time. Wait, before you go, I'm constantly looking for amazing people to come join our team. So if you're passionate about Google Ads and you're passionate about customer success, please go to soul8.com/apply, and we'd love to see you as a part of the Solutions 8 team. Also, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. It lets the YouTube algorithm know that we actually know what we're doing. And don't forget to subscribe. We shoot a video every single day, and I don't want you to miss out on any of it. Lastly, if you have questions, comments, concerns, confessions, or you just hate my face and my voice, go ahead and hit us up in the comments. We get very little human interaction, and even the heckling is something that I kind of get a kick out of. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being subscribers if you're a subscriber. Don't forget to apply if you're interested in working at Solutions 8. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow.